Today is Michelleology and meditation. As you listen to my voice, you must realize that you're alive and well, regardless as to what's going on the outside. As we enter in our private moment, our private space, our time with God, to anoint our day, to anoint our minds, to anoint our bodies, spirit, and soul. It's time to meditate. It's time to reflect. It's time to refuel. It's time to be motivated. It's time to move forward. It's time to experience something greater. It's time to expand. It's time to grow. It's time to know. It's time to be a wisdomer. It is time for the lift, the shift, and the gift. The reason we meditate is to empower our inner being to be able to face whatever's on the outside of us. Remember, we can't control the outside, but God has given us authority on the inside. So this is not a ritual. This is not a cult. This is not just something we do. This is an empowerment to our lives. So this morning, focus, breathe, pay attention. As we talk about the lift, meditation is going to lift you into a different dimension. Every time that you meditate, there is a lifting in your spirit. There's a lifting in your soul. There's even a lifting in your physical body. So we cannot afford not to meditate. We cannot afford. This is the reason our lives have spiraled out of control, because we have not brought our alignment back into the inner self, into the heart of God, into the beat of God. And so, if you ever want to be lifted out of an emotion or a feeling, you have to meditate. It doesn't have to always be in a meditational stance, but what we're doing here is we are evolving into being able to go into the meditative state at any time, whether we're at work, whether we're at home, at church, riding in our cars, at the mall. It's helping us to get to that meditative mode mentally. So you can really walk through your whole day meditating once you put into practice how to make the shift. So as meditation lifts you to a different dimension, it's also going to shift you into a different mindset. It's going to shift you into a different way of thinking. It's going to shift you into a different way of how you handle the things that you face. And so as it shifts you, you will begin to see different things in your life automatically change, because it works on your autonomical brain, or your autonomical nerve system, where that's the system that causes your heart to beat without you thinking about it, causes your lungs to expand without you thinking about it, causes your pancreas and your liver. All of those are that nerve system placed it into an automatical stance. And so as you begin to shift, you will automatically shift into the meditational mode, no matter where you are, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you have to deal with. We have got to make the shift. And it's going to shift your mindset. And so begin to practice being focused on the thoughts in your head. And if they are not serving you, if they are negative, if you're judgmental, then you need to be able to shift immediately, because we don't want to focus or stay in that meditative mode of negativeness or something that's not serving us or something that's causing us to go into emergency mode, and we really don't need to. We never want to use the energy that we need to focus on unnecessary emergency modes, such as losing your keys, or you can't find your wallet, or although those are important things, we should not get in emergency mode. We should shift back into our meditational mode, and the Spirit of God will lead and guide you to all truth, will show you those things. And so we can't be so quick to get upset. We can't be so quick to be emotional. We've got to shift into the mode that sees nothing, hears nothing, knows nothing, and causes you to be nobody. And when I say nobody, it causes you not to react to your outside. It closes your eyes. That's why in most meditation, most people close their eyes, because it takes away that physical illusion and places you in that internal eye, that first eye that I call it, that is intuitional and gives you what you need, gives you the direction, gives you the steps of a good man, or ordered by the Lord. And shifted, and now it allows you to take the leap. And as you begin to leap, you're going to that you didn't think you were capable of. You will find a undefined strength within you that causes you to move upward, outward, go deeper, go longer, go higher. That's the dimension expanding. As your consciousness begins to expand, then you'll begin to leap into situations without fear. You begin to leap into places where other people won't go because they're fearing the landing. You'll never be fearful of your landing, because you will always be geared up, gifted up, and ready to move. So when we get lifted, when we start to shift, then we can receive our gift. So don't be afraid to leap into the unknown. The thing about it is, God is your parachute. I feel that. If you begin to leap into the unknown, you don't have to worry about landing safely, because God is your parachute. It says, I will not leave you or forsake you. It's just that we've been so conditioned to the same things. We've been so conditioned to the familiar. And if we are not familiar with it, we don't want to go forth in it. And so we've got to break out of the box. When you know and trust God and know that He's your parachute, you will leap into the gifts of God. As He opens up the unknown to you in the meditation, don't be afraid. Remember, there are 366 fear not scriptures in the Bible, one for each day. God is not giving you the spirit of fear, love, power, and a sound mind. Just like you can focus on fear, you can focus on faith. It depends on where your mindset is. Thought alone can make you sick. Thought alone can make you well. If thought alone can make you fearful, then thought alone can make you faithful. Just remember, your mind is a terrible thing to waste. And so as we're lifting, as we're shifting, as we're leaping into our gifts, allow God to express the highest form of who you are. So in today's meditation, are you ready for the lift? Can you stand the shift? Can you receive the gift? The power of God resonates in you. God is not outside of you. He is not above you. He's not below you. He's within you. And when you walk around with that kind of power, nothing is impossible. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can distract you. Nothing can move you away from what you're focused on. Well, this is Michelle, and I am your motivator. Motivating you to be lifted, to be shifted, and to be gifted. May the blessings of the Lord, His peace, His glory, His joy, His love, power, and sound mind be your food for your soul. Remember, you've been created by the Creator to be creative. So start creating all your creations and stop duplicating. Well, I hope this Freedom Friday is one of greatness. As you get excited about the lift, the shift, and the gift, as you get excited about where God is taking you, making you, molding you, and placing you